Welcome back, everyone, with Jimmy Chaos with another Vintage Cube draft. And pack number one here, we got some interesting first choices. We have Glen Elendris, pretty strong in many decks that run blue. Splinter Twin, if we want to go the twin combo, if we want to kind of force that. Turnabout, if we want to force Storm. Young Pyro is just a good aggressive card in a few different decks. I think I'm going to go with Glen Elendra. All right, pack number two. We could do a Leovold kind of deck. There's Consecrated Sphinx if we want to stick to the blue plan. We have Memory Jar, Thran Dynamo, Manamorphose if we want to do like blue-red spells, and then the artifacts for Storm. For now, let's just stick with mono blue. No, let's go with the Thran Dynamo. Let's go Dynamo. Let's keep ourselves a little bit more open. Okay, I'm glad we did that. So I've now seen three pieces of the Kiki Twin deck, the Deceiver Exarch there being the third. There's Volcanic Island, which could be useful in this deck, and Coalition Relic, which is a nice pickup as well. I think we're just going to... Oh, there's also Zora Signet, Dark Ritual if we wanted to go more Storm. Coalition Relic? Let's go Coalition Relic. Good solid mana rock. Okay, this pack here we have Breeding Pool, we have Sower of Temptation, Brain Freeze. Nothing too fantastic. We could end up on a Brain Freeze deck, or we might want the Sower. I think we'll just take the Breeding Pool. Let's keep ourselves open for some fixing. Okay, Workshop is interesting since we have the two big artifacts. There's another Signet there as well. There's Snapcaster Mage, Miskelk. Let's go artifacts. I haven't played the artifact deck in a while, so let's see if that's the right pick here. Since that did go past about half the rest of the table, then likely no one else will be in that deck, unless someone we've passed to decided to. All right, so either Git Probe or Walking Ballista. I think, oh, there's Metal Worker too. Well, I think Ballista is less likely to wheel than Metal Worker. Let's go with Ballista. All right, we got a Copter, or we could take... Blast Zone. Let's go with Blast Zone. Okay, we have Repeal and Expansion Explosion. I think Repeal makes a lot more sense. Okay, Mutavault would be a handy addition. There's also Turnabout, which we could use to get a bunch of mana from our mana rocks, but doesn't seem overly useful. I think Mutavault will just be a lot more handy to have. Okay, I will pick Smokestack. We might play that. We might leave that in the board for certain other matchups. Well, it depends what we get. If we get something like Hangerback Walker, then that would be interesting to play in the main board. Stone Coil Serpent, nice pickup for our theme. Okay, we could consider playing our Ravages of War, since we'll have lots of mana rocks. We are less hurt by it. Yeah, we'll put that in the sideboard. We'll see. Thrive Inspector does give us an artifact. Again, sideboard, we're not going to play any of these. Goblin Welder, that's interesting. That might be something we want to play. Okay, this pack here we have Strip Mine, Lion's Eye Diamond, Commit Memory, Golgari Signet. Lion's Eye isn't great in this deck as it stands. Doesn't really do anything. Commit Memory's not bad. Black Green Signet, not the color we really want. We're probably not going to have a ton of fetchable lands since we're mainly artifacts. The ramping is good. If we see Crucible, Strip Mine becomes real good. All right, the Signet might wheel. Let's take the Strip Mine. Okay, this pack here, we have the Phyrexian Metamorph, and there's also a Tropical Island, but again, we're not on green yet, so that's not particularly amazing. And there is Impulse, but I think Metamorph is just better overall. Okay, we have... Well, we could consider Krasis. We do have a bunch of ramps. We'll have a lot of mana. And we do have some blue-green fixing. That Tropical Island would have been a nicer pickup now after all. We could also look at Gush, but I don't think this is really a Gush deck. I think we just need to win the game, not draw cards. It's better in a combo deck. So we'll go with the Krasis. Okay, so we have Relic as an interesting pickup against some decks. For the sideboard, Yorion doesn't do a heck of a lot with our creatures because we have a lot of creatures that need counters and would come back as zeros. And Batterskull is just Batterskull. Without Stoneforge, which was in the other pack, it's not as good. So yeah, we'll just take the Relic here. We might mainboard it. We'll put it in the mainboard for now. Okay. So a on-color signet is a very nice pickup there. So we'll go and take the Simic signet. And in this one, we have Mishra's Factory, which is great. So we'll take that. Okay, ooh, Worm Coil Engine or Golos or Winter Orb. Oh, those are all nice pickups for this deck. If we end up getting Crucible, Golos is better because it can go and grab our Strip Mine. If we don't get that, he can still grab, or they can still grab the Factory, the Workshop if we really need the extra mana. Winter Orb is good if you have Urza, so that's probably going to wheel out of this pack. So it's between Worm Coil and Golos. Go Worm Coil. Oh, what happened there? Somehow we got a Mana Flare instead of the Worm Coil Engine. Well, that's unfortunate. All right, well, we did get the Crucible, so we'll take that. And the Signet did wheel, so we'll take that. Okay, in this pack, we didn't get too much here, so we'll just take a land. We will take Sylvan Library, Pernicious Dead. We will take the Primus, but we probably won't play it. Take Regrowth, won't play it, and the Nightmare. I don't know what happened to that one pack there. I guess we didn't click in time or something, and it grabbed Mana Flare for some reason, which is unfortunate. We'd have a Worm Coil Engine right now. This deck would look a lot stronger. It's all right. That's the break sometimes. All right, so this pack here, we have Mana Drain, which is nice with all our big mana things. We have Time Twister and Oblivion Stone. I think Oblivion Stone, maybe. Like, Time Twister would be okay, but I don't think it would be amazing. Possibly Mana Drain? It's between Mana Drain and Oblivion Stone. Let's see what else is in the pack. Yeah, there's Tracker, Incinerate, Helix, Prisma. Yeah, okay, you know what? This Oblivion Stone might wheel, so we'll take the Mana Drain. Okay, we have some interesting options. We have Preordain, another Signet, Treachery, and Rishadan Port. I'm not sure we want Treachery because a lot of our mana is coming from Mana Rocks, so that doesn't untap those. So Preordain or Port. I think we'll go with the... Let's go with the Port. We're really going to go after their mana base. We have the Crucible Strip Mine combo. Okay, this pack here, we have Primeval Titans. Interesting, because we have a bunch of specific lands we would love to grab. There's Chrome Mox, which we're mostly playing artifacts, so that's not very great. There is Mararia Conjecture, but it doesn't get a heck of a lot. So I think I'm gonna go with Prime Time, actually. Okay, we have Grim Monolith, Antlion Academy, and Coercive Portal, and a Signet. Wow, okay. This pack has so many hits we would want. Oh, it's brutal. I think we're gonna go, Monolith is interesting, because that gets us more mana. Academy, like, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 artifacts, so it's probably only gonna be 1 or 2 mana a lot of the time. So Monolith is probably just stronger. It might wheel. Yeah, I think Monolith over Coercive Portal too. Okay, we have a Sword of Feast or Famine, which is that one, which is okay. Is it Signet? It's okay. Time Spiral. Once again, that's only okay, I guess, in this deck. I think just maybe straight up Counterspell. Just being able to stop them from doing things seems good. It's not going to be a very active deck. It's going to do a lot of big spells and then sit in that back and wait kind of deal. Let's go with Gilded Lotus. Well, there's Emery. That'd be a good pickup for this. And Academy Ruins. Oh no. Okay, we are going to see one more card out of this pack. So we very possibly are going to wheel the Academy Ruins. But I think we take Emery here. There's just so many artifacts we would want to get back. There's also Divining Top too, which is a darn good card. It's a tough pack. I think we go top just because we don't have a lot of artifacts that go to the graveyard right now for Emery. We want to go with Mentor or Treasure Cruise. Or since we're on green, we could do Hex Drinker and just make that. Yeah, that seems interesting. Hex Drinker. Lots of mana to level it up real quick. This pack is just a bunch of stuff. We'll take the green card because it's on color. This pack, yeah, again, nothing great. Take the on color cards just so we have more options if we need them. Take whatever. Okay, Academy or Tolarian Academy did wheel. So that's a nice pick up there. These are not on color. And a Siege Gang. Okay, we did not get that wheel either. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We didn't get enough obvious playables, so we're going to have to look at what we have here. So we have a Goblin Welder who swaps artifacts and play with the graveyard, but most of our artifacts won't really benefit from that unless we just want it back in general. Then there is splashing white, or just playing white. Not really even a splash, and having Thraven Inspector and Ravages of War, which just gets us some more artifacts, and then we can have lots of mana rocks, blow up all the lands, kind of shut them out of the game, beat them down with something. And then we have Smokestack as well, which we can just really shut them down with. And then we can get back lands that we sacrifice to it. So I think that seems possibly decent. My level of confidence in this deck is overwhelming. We could play Wall of Roots over Smokestack. So we'd be looking at that, or we could, instead of the white, we could look at black, which would give us Pernicious Deed, which is handy against like aggro decks. We have better fixing in terms of lands for it. Raven's only okay, and Ravages is kind of an iffy plan. So we have that, and then we would need another card, and I think at that point we'd probably play Smokestack. This is hard. What is ready? Discard. Draw, sack an artifact. If you do, return target artifact from graveyard to the battlefield. Again, we don't have a whole lot that he would get a lot of value with him doing that, so we're going to stay away from that trap. Alright, so we have Blast Zone, Blooming Marsh, Breeding Pool, Factory, Workshop, Mutavault, Port, Tolarian Academy, Strip Mine. I don't know about Academy. I think that's going to be too hard to get anything more than one blue off it, so we're better off just playing an island, because there'll be cases where it gives us 0. Do we want a swamp? Just for the one card, and we have a Signet, and we have a Coalition Relic, and we have a land. Yeah, I don't think we need a swamp. So we'll go up on island, since we have double blues. We have double greens, but it is later, and all of our fixing is got green in it. Okay, so this will be an interesting soul tie pile kind of deck. All right, see everybody in round 1, and we'll see how this goes. Okay, here we are with round number 1, and we are on the play. Opening hand. Ooh, interesting. We have a Signet, Strip Mine, Crucible, Smokestack, Repeal, Glen. Yeah, keep. This is what this deck is here to do. Disrupt opponent's mana bases. Don't let them play Magic. Opponent mulligans to 6. Play an island, pass. Now we have an interesting choice here. Do we Strip Mine their land? Because we could use the second mana to cast a Signet. We could also Repeal the Bird, which also sets back their mana, draws us a card, because we need to hit another land. So I think we're definitely playing Strip Mine, and then I think we'll just Repeal the Bird. Just let's cycle that, hopefully hit another land drop for next turn. Sweet. So we can use that next turn to blow up their land if we want. So they play the birds again. Play a Mock Sapphire. Oh my. Opponent's got... Oh, and Winter Orb. Okay. That's going to get interesting. We are going to untap our Strip Mine. We're going to play an island. And we are going to... There are 3 cards in hand. Yeah, we're going to blow up this island here and pass. Opponent untaps, does nothing. Okay, so opponent is out of lands. Great for us. So we're going to go with... What do we go with? We go Crucible, and the next turn we can strip them again. Then we would only have 1 island untapped. We could Signet, pass, have 2, 3 mana, play it. Yeah, we'll just play it now. Keep them cut off with mana as much as we can. Tolarian Academy. Oh, that's going to be a lot of mana. And here comes Urza. What? Garrick, okay. Well, that lets them untap lands. So that is a problem. Okay, Oracle. Okay, well, we'll play our Strip Mine. Opponent will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lands at least, 6, 7. So stripping that isn't even great right now. So let's just play our Signet. Pass. Keep slowly developing our mana base. And taps. Woodfall Primus. Okay, they're going to blow up probably our Crucible. Our Signet, okay. Alright, well, we're going to just scoop from here. We're not going to show them any more of what we have. They've seen enough information. Okay. Well, that was a rough first match. We really don't have a lot we would want to sideboard. What does this guy do again? Non-creature spells cost more. Yeah, that's not great. Okay, well, we'll just run it back and hopefully get the jump on them this time. All right, again, on the play, this we will keep. Cast a Relic and pass. Island, Mox, pass, okay. Glen, so let's go Wall. Mana drain our Wall. Okay then. Let's just make them exile it. Let's get that off of our options. So they get 2 mana. Armageddon. Okay. Well, let's just play an island and we will pass. Do we crack Relic to draw a card? Not right now, because they do have Persista. So we'll make them exile a card because we should, but we'll hold the Relic otherwise. Alright, let's cast a Ballista for 1. So we can have something on the board. Somewhat giving them some pressure. Tireless Tracker. Okay, well, let's make them exile a card. Grim Monolith. Okay, let's go land. Monolith. 3 tap that and play Smokestack. Pass. We're not going to attack, no. Opponent concedes. Okay. Interesting. So game number 3. Again, I don't think we want any of this. Do we want to try and beat them at their own game of destroying lands? I don't think we do. So we will just run it back. All right, game number 3 on round number 1. Yeah, that seems fine. We can go Workshop to Signet. Opponent. 1/1 Ballista, okay. Whoops. That's fine. We'll Dynamo next turn. Opponent has lots of mana. 1, 2, they have 4 mana, so they could make this a 2/2. Which they're going to do, alright. Repeal. Okay, that's interesting. So let's go workshop. And then we can go 1 for a signet. And repeal that. Draw that, okay. And I can't activate that with that right now. It's just casting spells. All right, so pass. Play the ballista for 2. All right, so let's go 3 there and cast a signet. Tap that. Tap that with that. We have 4 mana. We can still play a land as well. So we'll play the factory. We'll play a Thran Dynamo. And we'll play a Smokestack. And pass. Chalice with 1 kicker. Frost Titan. Taps down my Dynamo. Okay. Attacks for 2. Take 2. Okay, we want to put that on first, I believe. Yep. So I sacrifice 0, put a counter on it. Yes. Drugger Monolith. Okay. Mutavault. And then Monolith. And pass. Now they have to sacrifice a permanent. Sacrifice their island. Nissa, who shakes the world. Oh boy. Opponent tapping down our monolith. All right, well, in response, we will activate our lands. Let's see here. Yep, that's fine. Block the ballista. I could block them like this, trade with both those, take 6, or I can block that, kill it, take 9. I don't want to take 9, no. Okay, I think that looks fine. Crucible would be a good draw. Opponent's gonna put a counter on the ballista, okay. Sacrifice the island. Yes to a counter. Blast zone. If I could get that down to 0, that would be really handy. Fortunately, that's not possible. And opponent has lethal on board. Yeah, they sacrifice, say those. Yeah, okay, I'm just dead here. So, all right. See y'all in round number 2. All right, here we are with round number 2, and we are on the play. This opening hand seems okay, not amazing. We can do better. Let's mulligan. This hand, oh boy, this mana is not agreeing with us here. I will keep it though, just because we have the relic, so it is something to do. We will put back counter spell, because getting double blue is going to be difficult, and we'll put the relic out. That's... Get probe, okay. We draw a Phyrexian Metamorph. Okay, well, we can successfully play that as a copy of Relic of Progenitus. So we're just going to pass. I play a Kitesail Freebooter. They can take our Repeal. Make them exile that. Blast Zone. All the colorless. Alright, we're going to cast Metamorph. Pay the Phyrexian mana, copy that. See what they got going on. Okay, Grizzled. Wow. Well, we're going to take Thirst for Knowledge because... I guess we could have taken Liliana the Veil. Yeah, that would have been a better pick. I guess they didn't have the black Castle Liliana. On upkeep, we should have ported them. Actually, I think we're going to crack Relic here. We really need to draw some green mana. Opponent discards Grizzlebrand, and okay, they're going to Spell Seeker. Go looking for, I'm assuming, a reanimation spell. But we have Relic. So Exhume. Very interesting. So we're going to hold Relic. Yeah, let's not remind them we have Relic, so we won't use it. Grim Monolith, okay. Pass Monolith. Put a stop in their upkeep. Pass the turn. No, we're not attacking. Okay, upkeep, we're gonna port your black mana. So they have a bunch of cards that we don't know. Not another black source, apparently. So, keep drawing all these cards we cannot cast. All right, we'll pass. Port their black. Impulse, sure. Creeping Tar Pit. Okay, so that'll be their black mana source they need. There's an island. We actually need a forest, but you know, at least it's not more colorless mana. No, not that one. Cancel that, cancel that. Let's go after the Tar Pit here. Okay. Opponent, oh, they had another black mana. Actually, I don't mind if they're going to Exhume. Yeah, that'll get rid of that. So they can have their Thirst back. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now we're getting some stuff. Is that a thingy? The Hex Drinker. Okay, protection from instants. Let's go 3. Let's undo that. Let's see here. They're going to make us discard a card. I can only do that once turn, right? Yeah. So we're going to discard the Sylvan Library. If we put all 3 levels in that, it's 4/4 protection from instants. And then if we port them, porting them is no longer really all that efficient. So, okay. Add 3, level this up. Level, and pass. And protection from everything at level 8+, which I can do not necessarily next turn. So each player discards card, discarded Sylvan Library. They discarded Zoom. So they know the relic is there. They obviously didn't forget. Okay. That doesn't kill anything yet. In combat, they attack for 1, which we take. Step, we'll just make them eat a card. Mutavault. Let's level up. Protection from everything. So that means it would even be able to stonewall that. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. There. We now have protection from everything. So we can attack Liliana and just kill her. We can attack them. Massacre Worm, we can jump with the wall. And then I lose 2 life. Okay, so let's attack Liliana. They can't block. And we'll pass. And we will... Do we need that upkeep stop anymore? And we'll keep it there because eventually we may want to worry about the tar pit. Jump the wall. Take 2 from that, take 2 from the other things. Attack Rat. Alright, we're just going to crack Relic now. Pernicious Deed. Okay. We don't have black mana right now. So we can't use that. Okay. Got 2 cards in hand. I think we just pass here. And this is exact C's? Yeah, okay. So we could go for 2. Yeah, if we set Blast Zone to 2 and then blow it up next turn, get rid of the rat, get rid of the freebooter, which gets us repeal back. They're making a rat by pitching a land. Creature, or each opponent sacrifices creature. Okay, so I'm just trying to make me sack that. So we're going to activate the Mutavault. We're going to sacrifice it. I'm going to take 2 from that. Thirst for knowledge, sure. Tax for 1, which we take. We're at 8, and we're going to put that up. Ooh, by 1 to 2. Draw a smokestack. Okay. That's interesting. So when we blow that up, that'll be gone, those will be gone. That'll go away. We'll get a repeal back, which we can use for various things. That's X or less, so yeah, I can't use it to kill that. So I need 3 mana to blow that up. So 1, 2. Yeah, so that'd be 4 for smokestack, and then I can't use the blast zone. Okay. So we just pass here. Yeah, we just pass. Opponent does that, we'll destroy everything with 2 or less. Get back the repeal. Jace. Animate dead on the freebooter. Did I see that correctly? Yeah, the freebooter. So they can take a lot of different things from my hand here. They took the repeal. Okay. Walking Ballista. Very nice. Very nice. So I can make that a 6/6 Walking Ballista. Sorry, a 6 mana, so 3/3 Walking Ballista. So let's do that. Done. Oh, and Animate Dead makes it a -1, -0, right. Alright, so let's shoot Jace twice here. And pass. And opponent doesn't have those anymore. Get rid of that. Okay, so we have a stop on the upkeep because we're going to want to start porting that now. Another land is nice, so port is... Got mana drain. Okay, so yeah, we're just going to pass here. I don't think we want to do much, and then we will tap that using the green mana, holding up mana drain. So if they do anything, we can counter it. If they do nothing, that's also fine. And they go for the nothing option. Yeah, let's just wait until we get a mana drain off, and then we can crisis our way to some advantage. Tap the land. Signet. Okay, well, we can use that to cast it. And again, just pass back. Oh, opponent's doing something here. Makeshift mannequin. Trying to get their Jace back. If your next main phase, so this would be next turn, get 4 mana. Seems pretty good. And tap the land. Awesome. Oh, and strip mine's nice. We don't have to keep porting anymore. So we have 4 mana. So let's just take out that creeping tar pit completely. Never have to worry about it again. Let's tap that for that. Is there any point in porting a land? They could have something big, but I don't think it's worth holding back for. So this would be 9 mana, 7/7 Crisis. Okay. And we will gain 3, draw 3. And now I wish I held back a mana so I could play that. That's alright. We will do that another time. I think we're still just gonna hold back for now. Upkeep, yeah, we don't have any tapping to do this turn. And opponent scoops it up. Alright, so blue-black Reanimator. Yeah, don't... The Relic is the most important card we need to draw really against them, and we drew it that game, so we won pretty handedly there. So let's run it back for number 2. Alright, Any second land in this should function okay. But if we don't draw that land, we are in for rough times. Relic is nice, that's why I would consider it. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to mulligan. Relic is just so strong against them. But if they get enough... Yeah, okay, fine. We'll keep. We'll remove the stop. And we draw a Mishra's Factory. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's go... Forest Relic. That's... Bitter Blossom. Okay, well we have Pernicious Deed to easily remove all the tokens from that. So that's not too scary. Play a Signet and pass. We want to draw any land here. And we have Glen. Repeal. We could repeal Bitter Blossom to draw a card. Maybe hit a land drop. Another Signet. Okay, well, pass. Slow mana, but it is mana. Liliana. Okay. I'm going to discard. I think the Lotus, yeah. By the time I get up to 5 mana, I'd rather cast any one of these other spells over it. Wall of Roots. Well, it is mana. Oh, here, you go do that. And then you have to do that. And then that. Pass. Okay, I sacrifice my wall. Bitter Blossom. Stonecoil Serpent. Okay, so reach, trample, protection from multicolored. Yeah, that seems like a decent answer to dealing with this board state. Now, can we actually resolve it is the question. So 4. Yeah. Yep, 4. And we'll just make you eat that right now. And we'll pass. Impulse, okay. Well, I could have impulsed in response to the relic and then gotten rid of that instead of the Gear Hulk. Now the big question is, are they going to make me sack with Liliana, or are they going to make me discard? They make me discard. What do I discard? Yeah, okay, they're making me discard. I think Mana Drain. Glen counters 2 spells. That draws me cards, gains me life. That deals with the Bitter Blossom tokens. Yeah, it's going to be Mana Drain. Wow. You know your hand's good when. Liliana, Death's Majesty. Okay. And it's Griselbrand back. Does not immediately draw a whole bunch of cards. I'm shocked. Griselbrand is 8 mana. Oh my. Oh my. My relic was down. That was not good timing. So 8 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pass Glen. Pass the turn. Got our 1 shields down moment. Block with Glen. They still gain 7, unfortunately. Get probed, sure. Look at my wonderful, wonderful hand. Him to Turok. Alright, well, we'll counter that. It's 1, 2, 3. I can cast a 3/3 Crisis. Double block Griselbrand. It's rough, but it does the job. Okay, yeah, you got me. Game 3. Game 3. Alright, don't let my shields down for an instant, apparently, because that's how you get wrecked. Alright. Game 3. Alright, here we are, Game 3 on the play. With a hand. I think that seems fine. It's not amazing, but it does do a bunch of different things. The smokestack could be good. Duress. Well, there goes probably the Signet. Yep. And we drew the Forest. Never didn't have it. Literal Core. Interesting. I could copy that and play my own looter. That might actually be correct here, because if I don't, they could set themselves up with like a Griselbrand and then reanimate it right then, and I'd just lose. So if we can shut that off, that'd help. Oh. Well, they had Frantic Search anyways, so that's Not great. Discarding a land and an impulse. Okay, so they didn't have anything worth discarding, fortunately. Pack rat can become a problem in of itself. And we draw more lands. Okay, let's just get the smokestack out here and pass. Get probe. Yeah, you can see our 2 lands. Because my hand is real bad. Okay, put that there, and then that's sack nothing. And then yes, we will put a counter on it. Alright, we'll play the Blooming Marsh and pass. Yeah, there's no point in attacking with the factory. Opponent's going to make a creature with Pack Rat. They're going to discard Exhume. And then they're going to sacrifice what? Make it. Okay, they're going to make a rat. Discarding Liliana's Triumph. They're going to sack a land. Okay. Play a land. So we can block a rat. But we could have blocked again with the factory there. That's okay. We can afford to take 3. All right, put that back. Yeah, so I'm going to sacrifice forest, I guess. I don't really care if it's a forest or an island. And yes, we will put another one on there. Mana drain, okay. And we'll just pass back. So in response, they're going to make a rat. Yep. Sack the looter, sack a land. And they have a Gristlebrand in their graveyard. Okay. So that's 12. Let's chump 1. Go to... we have that as well next turn to chump. Okay. Sacrifice that and that. And then yes. Play another land and pass. So if they make a rat in response, I think we just lose. Make a rat, they sacrifice 3 things. If they sack all their lands, which they do, then we can block 1, 2, take 15. Yeah, we're dead. Okay. Pack rat! We got ratted to death. Okay, here we are on round number 3. Hopefully we can redeem ourselves and at least go 1-3 this draft, and we will keep this hand. And opponent is playing Duress, okay. And opponent takes our Sylvan Library, passes the turn. Okay, so we will play a Hex Drinker and pass. Opponent plays Steambunt's Pass. Go Island, Signet, attack for 2. Fatal push. Okay. Swamp. Cabal Ritual. Rakdos's Return. Okay, I discard 2 cards. Discard the lands. Okay, we will play a 3/3 Serpent. And pass. Top. Use top. Okay, combat will attack for 3. And we'll play a 2/2. Or sorry, 1/1 Walking Ballista. Pass turn. Opponent uses the top. Opponent draws. Okay, in response, we will shoot you. And you destroy my signet. Okay. Draw a Metamorph. Okay, go to combat and attack for 3. Vampiric Tutor in their upkeep. I'm guessing they'll go for an answer to the Stone Coil Serpent. Neither of us seem to be drawing lands either. This is quite a stalled out match. Okay. Alright, I sacrifice a creature. Draw a land. Well, Metamorph can't come in as a copy of anything, so pass. Opponent plays a Lavla Claw Reaches. Is that how this is gonna end? Are we gonna get reaches to the end? Alright, let's smokestack because we have nothing else going on. Pass. Just not auto yield to that. Island from opponent. Opponent casts Bolus's Citadel. Interesting. They don't have a ton of life. I can copy it. They cast stack. Are they going to steal my smokestack? Or are they going to mill me for 2? What are they going to do with Dak there? Because you steal my smokestack, that'd be weird. They are going to indeed steal it. Okay. Well, I don't have to sacrifice anything because it's still got 0 counters. Land. Alright, well, we're just gonna metamorph. Oh, cancel that. We're gonna metamorph, pay life, do the 3. Copy the Citadel. Repeal. Well, that's not a very helpful card to hit with that. Pass the turn. Drawing it'll be nice, though. Because then I can draw it and then repeal the smokestack. Though I'm not going to be able to... not going to have the mana unless I sacrifice the Citadel. That's a tough spot to be in. Unless they play something that I can bounce for 0, then I can play it. They're at 3. Do I have anything that can just shoot them for 3? I have a ballista, but that's already been in the graveyard, and they made me draw a discard. Oh, interesting. Bad hit though. Yeah, I don't see anything that I can really use to any great effect. Time Twister. Okay. Opponent really messing with me on this one. Okay, so I got a prime time on top. Oh, they're going to destroy that and make me discard a card. Alright, I'm just going to concede here. Opponent has definitely got the upper hand, and I'm not coming back from that. Alright, well, we really just got to get set up faster. Alright, we are on the play. We will not keep that. That's better. Opponent kept 7. We'll keep this, put back the Lotus. And go. Island from opponent and passes. Forest, pass. Swamp from opponent, passes. Pass. Opponent mystical tutors, that's fine. They go for a duress. Okay. Well, guess we might as well counter it. Because I don't want them taking... Well, maybe they'll take something else. They're either going to take Counterspell, or they're going to take Thran Dynamo or Pernicious Deed. It's fine. They can take either one of those over Counterspell. I'd rather have Counterspell. No, yeah, that was the obvious choice, but you know, sometimes opponents make interesting choices. Gotta give them the room to make the error. What I perceive as an error. Okay. Play the Dynamo. I could copy with the Metamorph, but there's not a lot of value in that right now. Deck Faden. Okay, well, they're going to steal my Dynamo, I presume. Yep. Stone Coil Serpent. Okay, well, I guess the value in copying Metamorph there would have been the fact that the Metamorph couldn't be... Or I would still have one more instead of have an 88, but it's not the end of the world that he stole that, I guess. Opponent casts Wheel of Fortune. All right. Tendrils of Agony. Okay. I'm probably... Ooh, okay, maybe I'm not dead. So let's attack, nurse it. We don't want them looking for stuff. Pass. We'll hold up Mana Drain. Maybe we can hit Bolus's Citadel or something. Fatal Push, okay. Citadel land, okay. Repeal. Alright, we'll just pass for now. Opponent tutors. Opponent draws. Opponent draws some more. Discard some lands. Plays a Mox. Plays a Dark Ritual. Okay, so they're going to try and storm off here, so we have to try and catch them at just the right time to disrupt them enough that they're going to not be able to kill us. Is this the time we disrupt them? I don't think so. It's like when they go for like a Yogg Will or something. I think is when we do it. Dark Petition. Yeah, now we do it. Hopefully that catches them in their tracks. They'll be like 2 spells short of killing us. They're probably going for like a Yogg Will to do a bunch more spells. So, okay, they're going to expansion. Targeting. Probably Mana Drain to Mana Drain the Mana Drain. Yep. Which then also gets him another spell. Petition. They have one more spell than Tendrils. Yogg Will. Okay, that'll be enough. Alright, opponent, go ahead. Tendrils us out. You earned it. Alright, there we go. Tendrils us for 11. Well, that was definitely the roughest draft so far this season of Vintage Cube. I think our biggest mistake there was we'd kind of lacked focus in the draft. I don't think we read the packs quite right, but hey, we're here to learn. We're not here to be pros. So thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, comment, all that good social interaction stuff to show YouTube you enjoyed the content. And until next time, rock on!